So, what's up guys, and welcome to Ívar's Fly Workshop. Today we are going to be tying a fly called SAR, or Search and Rescue. And this fly, it's an excellent fly, or excellent option when it comes to spring fishing. So we start by attaching the thread to the shank of the hook. We are using a black bead. I think it's like 3.2 millimeters, and the hook size is number 6. And this is, like I said, a really effective fly, but we'll come to that later. The thread I'm using, that's an Uni 80 black, and the hooks we are using, that's an RX NS 118 number 6. So it's their classic streamer hooks. And the tail of the fly, we are making the tail out of goose feathers, both black and red. So we take like a good pinch of each color. We kind of merge them, so try to blend them together. And then we'll attach that down to the shank. And this fly, it's not too difficult to tie, not at all. It's totally worth it because it's a really effective fly when it comes to colored water or murky water during the springtime. And it saved my days from being skunked. I don't know how often it saved me. There's lots of days this fly right here came in and saved the days totally. And you see the body of it, it's made out of 3 quarters, so 3 different parts. So it's 1/3 this, that, and this. So we'll go through that when we will attach it to the shank. And the first part of the body, that's this fluorescent backing line, an old backing line. So we are using absolutely alternative material here. And 1/3 of the body is made out of this backing line, like so. And we will attach that down. I'll take one right back. So the first part of the body, or about the 1/3, is made out of the backing line. I think it's a scientific angler's backing line. Just whatever backing line that has this fluorescent orange color on it, you can use it, or something similar if you don't have the backing line. And the next part of the body is made out of this fluor fire orange chenille Wapsi product. It's a really good chenille, and I pinch off just like this, just like a 1.5 centimeter or so of the chenille, just to get it naked and be able to attach it onto the hook shank. Then we'll move the thread forward and stop with the thread in the place where we are going to attach the chenille down to the shank. So one more, and you'll attach that down there with tight wraps. And then we'll snip off the end and use the rest of it for another fly like this. This fly is tied on a hook number 6, but you can also tie it on smaller hooks like 8 or 10. 10 is a really cool size of this fly. And this fly is designed by a friend of mine, Jón Sigurðsson. So for the last part of the body, or the front part, we'll start by putting a wool under. So just we are making the body a little bit thicker with the wool. This red wool won't be visible. It's just, you can use black or whatever color you like, but red kind of merges with the rest of the whole thing. And then we are going to place a micro channel over the red part, or the 1/3 that we are working on right now. This part of the wool there we'll just snap away. And for this part of the body we'll be using this micro channel, which is like flashy red and silver colored. You can, like the dubbing bag I showed you a little bit before here, right here, you can use this kind of dubbing as well. It will do the same, but since I have a channel here, we will be using the channel. It's a little bit easier, but the dubbing is actually a great option for this. This part of the fly, this 1/3 that we are working on right now, will not be too much visible, but originally it's made by and designed like this by Jón. So we will wrap the channel around and get that down with our thread. And it's a little bit of a mess working with this channel. It's like it's like sparkling micro channel. It's from Vineyard. I don't have the original pack from it. But for the wing, we'll be using a red and black squirrel, and we'll just the length of the wing is supposed to be like, I'll show you guys. It's supposed to be like something like that. And then we'll just, this. So it's like merges with the tail of the fly. So we'll be placing it on there, getting the measurements correct before we trim off the tack end side, like so. And then I'm gonna place like a little bit of head varnish, like this head cement, just a tiny drop on it right here. This is gonna let all the hair or the fur stick together, so it's like a big difference working with it compared to not doing it. Then we'll just take a loose wrap, couple of loose wraps, just to tune the wing, and then tune the length, the preferred length of it, and then we'll just get tighter wraps around it. And here we can do like a really tight wrap, so everything is in place. Next step of the fly will be the hackle. We are using a red rooster for that. Relatively soft. You can use actually if you have slappen just in about the length I'm using. Not too long or not too short, but there should be like a hackle on the fly which is like pretty much visible. Let the shiny side of the feather, of course, face towards to you. When you're tying it, you will snip off the tack end there, and then we will take our hackle pliers and grab the end of the feather and wrap the feather around. And then we'll, before we do that, we will stroke the fibers of the feather like backwards. That way they're going to, it's going to be way easier to control them with that. And then we have to stroke back the fibers of the feather. Make sure that the feather does not turn while we are holding it with our hackle pliers, and just always place it like so. Then we are going to wrap the feather forward to the beat of the fly, doing the same thing. And when we get the feather to the beat like here, then we have to lock it in with our thread, like right here, with at least 1 or 2 tight wraps, so we're secure. And then we can, let loose of the feather, and we have the hackle of the fly already made. Make sure that when you trim off the rest, that you don't cut the thread. Then we have to take all the hackle and stroke it backwards, like so, and hold it. Then I'm coming with the thread here. I'm taking few wraps, just 1 wrap to get it over with, to get the hackle to lean backwards, like so. And there you can see the first third of the fly is barely visible, but it's like the original pattern that we are tying, and I'm not gonna bother why the first part isn't visible. It's just Jón, my friend's design. Then we do a whip finish on there, and that's not the head ready. For the head, we are going to use like a fluorescent orange thread of any brand. If you have it, doesn't matter. I'm using a SSS threading thread. It's an 8/0 thread, and it's a fluorescent one, so it reflects UV light. And with that thread, I'm building up like the final head of the fly. Tight wraps and all that. Then we are going to do the whip finishing job there, and with that the fly is almost ready. And then we will be snipping off the end, like so, and the first end, like so. And then we will be taking our UV resin, or the Solaris Bone Cure, place that on the thread and sap it with our UV torch. As you see, there is something with the color combination of the fly. It works really well, especially during the springtime. For seatrout and local browntrout, it's an excellent option. It works even better than the dog nobblers and that stuff. So it's like a bullseye pattern by Jón that he designed. And then we will sap it with our UV torch here, and the SAR, or Search and Rescue fly, is ready. Like I said, it's a really strong pattern, and I will be delighted to hear from you guys from abroad if it's working in other countries than Iceland, because this is the first time that the fly is tied on YouTube or published in general. So yeah, I want to hear from you guys. So that's the fly, it's ready. I just want to say thanks for watching, and feel free to like, share and subscribe to the channel, and I will be seeing you guys in the next video.